Good morning, everybody. I am glad that we have successfully completed our discussions up to Article 82 by the previous video. To recapitulate, Article 80 related to the composition of the Council of States, and Article 81 is related to composition of the House of the People, and Article 82 related to the time of elections to these houses and regarding delimitation of seats in the legislatures. Having completed up to Article 82, today let us discuss about Article 83, 84 and 85. Of course, 84 is different from Article 83 and 85. Article 84 is about qualifications of members of the parliament. We know the basic qualification is that he should be of 25 years of age for contesting to the legislature, say the state and the center, and for becoming member of the Council of the States, one should be of at least 30 years of age. He should be Indian, and in fact, he should not attract any of the disqualifications mentioned for the members of the legislatures. Whereas Article 83 and 85 related to the duration of the parliament. Article 83 says that the term of Council of States shall be permanent. It can never be dissolved by any authority in India. We know only 1/3 of the members would retire by rotation every 2 years. That goes on like a perennial river. Whereas the House of the People is liable to be dissolved from time to time and fresh elections conducted for the House of the People. Article 83 clause 2 says that the duration of the House of the People shall be 5 years unless dissolved sooner or earlier, provided that the said period may, while a proclamation of emergency is in operation, be extended by Parliament by law for a period not exceeding 1 year at a time and not exceeding in any case beyond 6 months after the end of the emergency. Of course, this clause, this proviso was added through an amendment. This is a perfect misunderstanding of Indian political structure as prescribed by the Constitution of India. The House of the People and the Council of the States are legislatures, while the President of India is an executive. The intended proper course for Indian politics is that the President belongs to one political party and he may not have majority in the legislatures. That should be an ideal democracy like existing in the United States of America. American president does not and should not command majority in the Congress, law making and law implementation. If both are in one hand, that smacks of monarchy but not democracy. Thus, in India, we are more hypocritic than democratic. It is for the President of India to administer the country. We know what happens under Article 352. If the President of India is of the opinion that unity and integrity of the country is threatened by war or external aggression or internal disturbance, of course, which was changed to armed rebellion due to ignorance of the Constitution and due to ignorance of the rule of the President of India. I am using these harsh words because the grit and grime formed over the past 75 years, the fads formed over the last 75 years are so strong that it is not easy to rub them off so easily. The ignorance is abysmal. We boast of India to be the largest democracy in the world, but in my opinion, and also in your opinion after listening to my videos, is that India has never been democratic since 1947. In this proviso, it is said that the Parliament may extend. In the amendment of 1978 and amendment number 44 also, it was held that the President may declare under Article 352 only with the written advice of the Council of Ministers consisting of the Prime Minister. And it was held that the proclamation may continue with the permission of the Parliament 1 year at a time and not more than 6 months after the declaration ended. This is most unfortunate. President belonged to one political party. He is the executive of this country, and he felt that there was need to declare emergency under Article 352. Under Article 352, the Parliament is not dismissed. Parliament still continues to make laws, and it makes laws even for the states also, irrespective of what is contained in list 2 of Schedule 7. That means even on state subjects also, the center can make laws during the emergency period. But Indians understood it as dismissal of the House of the People, and they are going for midterm elections. Such a course of action is not prescribed under Indian Constitution. For Indian leaders and the people, elections are like festivals. Leaders can collect funds from wherever possible from business houses, and the voters will get 1, 2 or 3,000 rupees for their vote. So they consider this as a festival, and nobody is thinking in terms of preventing unnecessary elections. Article 352 is meant to safeguard the country from external aggression, war, or internal rebellion. Regarding this Parliament's intervention in extending the emergency or approving the emergency, we will discuss in detail when we reach up to Article 352. For the present, it is sufficient on my part to say that Article 352 is not meant for dismissing the House of the People. Neither is it meant for conducting midterm elections to it. There are no midterm elections in India under the Constitution. Such a course of action is there under Pakistan Constitution, Article 58 and 112. There, if the Prime Minister so advises, the President is bound to dissolve the Parliament within 48 hours. Otherwise, the Parliament is deemed dissolved after completion of that 48 hours. Again, under Article 112, if the Chief Minister advises the Governor of a state to dismiss the Assembly, the Governor has to do within 48 hours, or else the Assembly is deemed dissolved. This is a draconian, undemocratic method which unfortunately we are following in India. Thereafter dismissal of the Parliament and the legislatures, elections have to be conducted within 60 days of that. Instead, we have kept it 6 months. Except that there is no difference. Unfortunately, we are following Pakistan Constitution, keeping aside the largest constitution compiled by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for India. Article 85 states that the President shall from time to time summon each House of Parliament to meet at such time and place as he thinks fit, but 6 months shall not intervene between two sessions. Please understand, President will summon both houses of the parliament to meet at such place and such time every 6 months. In Article 352, I told if the President of India is of the opinion. Here, the President shall, from time to time, summon, not invite, shall summon both houses of the parliament. But unfortunately, for every power of the President, we are adding the words that on the advice of the Council of Ministers. Then the oath of office of President of India under Article 60 could have been like this. Originally, it is I, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect and defend the Constitution of India and the law. And I devote myself for the service and well-being of the citizens of India. Such a lofty oath he has taken, but unfortunately, we are treating this as that I truly abide by the advice of the Council of Ministers who are my servants, who may be unelected or elected by purchasing votes. Should we change the oath of office of the President like this? Does the President of India summon both houses of Parliament to prostrate before them, saying that I will truly abide by the advice of the Council of Ministers? It is such a Himalayan misunderstanding of Indians, of basic tenets of democracy and basic provisions of the Constitution and powers of the President are so huge, they are larger than Himalayan mountain range. He will summon them, not to prostrate. He will summon them to caution them, to guide them. That is his purpose of being elder to the members of the House of the People and members of the Council of the States. These are legislatures and he is the elected executive. Of course, the only elected executive in India. Ministers are supposed to be his subordinates. They are appointed by him and removable by him. They are appointed for the purpose of aiding and advising him in exercising his functions. So they are his servants, surviving at the mercy of his dispensation. The terms of office of ministers shall be during the pleasure of the President under Article 75. Whether they kidnapped him in the Rashtrapati Bhavan with all royal pompous, which is unnecessary, which is not contained in the Constitution, and these people are making hay. That is the misfortune of this country, and this country is leading towards division and losing of independence, and until then there will be abnormal poverty and conflict of caste, region, religion, creed, sex, language, etc. There will be cross-border terrorism, and there will be people to help cross-border terrorists, and there will be internal extremism. There will be neighboring countries to support them with weapons. All this is happening because India is ruled by an incompetent authority. The competent authority to rule this country in accordance with the Constitution is the President of India under Article 53, 73, and the whole Constitution is about his powers, duties, and discretions. Unfortunately, everything has gone in vain. The freedom obtained sacrificing lakhs of people has gone in vain. The Constitution written, toiling for 2 years, 11 months, 17 days has gone in vain. And all Indian natural resources are going in vain. And ultimately, the country is leading towards a disastrous end. By showing foreign corporations, their buildings, their developments, we cannot say that India is developed. Development of India is different from the development of the people of India. That is what our respected Prime Minister, beloved Prime Minister, has realized and advised the people to make in India. It is necessary to encourage local entrepreneurs, local technical people, use local raw materials, and exploit local tourism. Unfortunately, we are understanding Article 352 as dismissal of the House of the People, and it is meant for conducting of midterm elections. But it's not true. Parliament continues to work even during declaration under Article 352. I explained you midterm elections are not contemplated under Indian Constitution. They are contemplated only in Pakistan Constitution. We are following the Pakistan Constitution and the British system, which does not have a written constitution at all. Both are disastrous. Both are not good for India. We can see England once ruled over half of the globe, and now they are not the happiest people in the country. They are having their own problems because their lopsided political policy. There are demands for division of the country. Scotland is demanding for partition, to severing them from England, and there are minority agitations, political instability, and in fact they are not at par with developing countries in terms of its pace of growth. So it is not advisable to follow either the British model or the Pakistan model. India has its own superb constitution. Thanks to Dr. Ambedkar and his team, we should follow it to develop India. Again, by seeing our section 14 and 15 of the Representation of the People Act, you may feel that Representation of the People Act prescribed midterm elections. But please remember, what is use of holding a tumbler when there is no flow of water in the tap? When the Constitution did not prescribe midterm elections, how Representation of People Act can contemplate midterm elections? As such, please remember, under Article 85, please observe the language used in it. The President may, from time to time, prorogue the House, that means postpone the House or either houses. B. Dissolve the House of the People. This is provided to dissolve the House of the People from time to time, not as and when advised by the servants of the President, nor as and when the President thought it convenient to go for midterm elections to defeat the opposition parties. That is not the purpose of the Constitution or the democracy. He has to dissolve it from time to time. After completion of the 5 years, he should officially declare that the term of House of People have come to an end. Hence, it is dissolved. Please understand, dissolved is not equivalent to dismissal. This is faulty understanding of English language by Indian people. In my opinion, English language has destroyed India, is destroying India, and further it will destroy India. We see the linguistic antagonism of Tamil Nadu. They oppose Hindi as link language, as if English is their mother language or brother language or sister language. English is much foreigner to them than the Hindi. But unfortunately, they are opposing Hindi as a political tool so that national leadership does not enter their state. National newspapers will not be read. National news channels would not be watched. The speeches of national leaders would not be understood by the locals. This is a political motive. Can anybody say that English is native to them? more native than the Hindi. So there are so many fads and misunderstandings, misinterpretations, and misuses of the Constitution of India, which are fatal to Indian democracy and its progress. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. I request you to please subscribe, share, and comment on my videos. I will be glad to reply to your worthy queries. Our endeavor shall be to spread the constitutional true intent among the masses with fond hope that social, political, economic changes may happen for good of the country. Thank you.